What is up, guys? It's a girl here, and I am doing something completely new. Trickster Pictures, folks. Trickster Pictures. This is my little movie company where I will have my shorts and everything to it. So, what I am gonna do is a commentary for you. I'm going to do a commentary over a short horror film that I did back in the day, and it was Superstition. So sit back and relax, and I will take you on a journey towards why I used what I used when I used, why the scene played out the way it did, what I did for that scene, and how I brought the scene to life. So, like I said, sit back and relax and enjoy the show. So, as you can see here, I did a little homage towards Alfred Hitchcock and Vincent Price and all these sort of horror film things where I did my little announcement on what the audience should respect and a friendly warning. Oh, I don't know. That was just me being me and thought it'd be really cool. Dang, look at my hair. I'm explaining towards what the movie Superstition is about. And yes, I fumbled my words a little bit, but it is what it is. I did this scene numerous times because a lot of noise were happening. I kept messing up, and it went very well. Oh my gosh, so young. The credit sequence. This, I will admit, I went on YouTube and fell in love with Marble Hornets and Madame Macabre and a whole bunch of other people on how they did their stuff. So yes, I did, stock footage. I took clips, rearranged it. Yeah, and I did give credit to these people, because that's the correct thing to do. So yeah, because I didn't know what to do for the opening credit sequence. And I did what I did, and there you go. Wish I did something more, but it is what it is. Yeah, that scene you're gonna see. Oh, the makeup's so cool. Yeah, I remember this. Yes, believe it or not, when we did this scene, we had we had two cameras and we had them at different angles. As you could see, we have a close-up angle with, I believe it was the wide angle lens. And we had another camera, which is at the end of his bed, which you will see shortly. They actually did that at the same time, so that way, when I went to edit, as you can see right here, here's the other camera. When I went to go and edit, I at least had an idea of what angle worked more and how I could splice these scenes together. And as you can see, I spliced them together. That way there was no cut, no unnecessary cut, no like, hey, let's put it over here, let's go over there. So that's what I did. That's what we aimed for. That's my friend Brandon over there. Believe it or not, this is his first ever acting gig. And he did so well. I mean, whenever we did a scene, I tried to get him to feel a natural emotion. That way he could, use that in the scene whenever he needed here. Basically, the voice that you hear barking in the background because he has two dogs. And the first voice you hear is me. We wanted to use his dad, but his dad was gone. I think his dad went somewhere, or I don't know what he did, but yeah, as you can see, I called. Had to deepen my voice a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, it is what it is. Right here, We had, as you can see, that's an awesome shot, and what I would say, I had the camera right there, and everything was pretty neat. As you can see, we had one camera right down there, and we have another camera upstairs, which, as you can see right here, and that's what we did. And holy crap, you can see the tripod. Yeah, this car sequence right here, yeah, we did it parked, and as you can hear, he hears the voice. I actually had to get the voices from the internet on the dictionary, because I needed multiple ways how to say the name Brandon. And as you can see, it's parked. We had to do that because I did not have the proper equipment to use if it was moving around, and I wasn't going to risk damaging my $1,000 camera. As you can see, he's going, what the heck where's it to come outside? Oh my gosh. And this is the telephone sequence. Believe it or not, this telephone sequence that we did, I was actually in the room, and the audio that you're hearing is actually me from there. When I went to edit, I had to one by one go in between this conversation between my voice and his, and turn my voice into the telephone effect that you can do in Sony Vegas, which was the editing software I was using. And that's how I did it. And I was pretty impressed with myself, because I didn't want to use Audacity, but if push came to shove, I had to use it. But luckily, I was able to find a loophole and go around it. But yeah, we had to do this scene a couple of times, just so I wouldn't sound so robotic. But in the end, it did very well. I'm actually happy with the way it went, because this was the most pivotal, because this is where you learn about the superstition when your name is being called and how it's associated with death. But yeah, this was very important. This was a very important scene for the audience, and one that I wanted to leave in this movie. But yeah, look at him. All creeped out and paranoid. Oh my gosh. Oh man. The things you do to make it happen. Yeah. Oh man. All inspired by this superstition. Yeah, this scene, it took a bit, and this is where he starts to go into, this is when death is getting closer and closer. I had to basically stay on his ass to keep a close-up shot, but enough to where it wasn't in his face, and to not enough closeness. I actually was basically calling Brandon a lot, and as you can see around here, this was done in one shot, and I'm going around him and I'm saying Brandon. In the process, I got multiple voices, multiple tones, saying his name over and over again, to a point where it is maddening. And as you can see, he's having enough. I actually had to cut certain parts off because it catches the tripod. And this was pretty neat. Kind of made it look like it was a dream, and it wasn't. I actually had to show him a clip of the gift to give him an idea of what I wanted. And this is the whole bathtub sequence. Oh my gosh. This one, yes, this was awesome. I'm not going to tell you guys what I told him to think about, but yeah. This shot right here is actually one shot, and I actually had to zoom in on his hand using Vegas right there, just so it could show that. So this was not a camera trick. This was actually a software trick that I did. I'm actually impressed that went out very well. He's nervous. He opens it, and you look around. This is a point of view shot. I think my brother shot this shot, or it was either him. And the black water. We actually had to use a bath bomb, a black bath bomb, because food coloring wasn't going to help. This one we had to figure out how to do this scene, because I didn't want water up my nose, and at the same time, we weren't sure if the tub would hold. as you can see, I grab them, and I did this multiple times. Like you see, it's cut and black, cut and black. We did that multiple times, and you can hear the heart rate to give a fear. And this is really cool. This is the best shot. We actually, had to figure out the lighting to help out. And there you go. The makeup is actually done by Brandon. He did an awesome job. We used references to get that look, and it was just awesome. He did such a great job, and he thinks it's all a dream. He's like, oh my god, I gotta go check this out. It is just awesome. He's nervous, and as you can see, it's kind of symbolic because the shirt has the Grim Reaper. He actually pointed that out to me one time, and it went well. It was just so cool. Kind of like a foreboding of his fate. Yeah, as you can see, he's like, it's all a dream. There's no black water. We actually had to scrub the tub really good to get rid of all that residue, because the residue would be red, but the water would be black. And as you can see, he's like, oh my god, it's all a dream. He's relieved. He's happy. And like always, don't never celebrate too soon. Yeah, poor Brandon. I got inspired by the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt. But yeah, that's what I did for Superstition. It is what it is. What can you do? I had a blast. I'm happy this was one of the projects that I finally got done. It's off the ground. It's done. It's out there. Like, look at my chaotic hair. But yeah, this was awesome. I hope I get to do more like this. I know it's not easy. It really is not easy doing projects like this. But I'm happy. I'm happy it worked out in the long run. I'm happy it did what it did. And yeah, so if you guys are gonna do something like this, go for it. My only advice would be have a script, have it handy, be patient. If you are gonna wing some scenes like I did, like the car sequence, be sure to do it nicely but not sloppy. You can tell what is winged and it's done sloppily. So you never want to short yourself with that stuff. So there you go, folks. I hope you enjoyed this commentary and how everything works. And hope you guys have a good day and be safe out there, guys. All right.